Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host, Ahdurin himself. We are picking off right where we left off in the last episode. If you want a quick reminder, first of all of the episodes are on a playlist on the channel. Second of all, they should be in the end cards, maybe. And they'll probably be in other locations as well. I might have a card at the top or an annotation or whatever they're called. The little I button, maybe if I remember that. If I don't, please check out the playlist because you should definitely see the last episode. While it wasn't necessarily a lot done in terms of action, it was a lot of plot that is very important for this episode. So, the next morning. Good morning, let's get started with work today. Da-da-da.
Good morning, Ahdurin.
And good old Pelipper bringing us the post. Thanks for your clunk. Good luck. See you next time. Tomorrow. Whatever. Alright. What's in the mail today? Nothing but Rescue Team basics. So let's read over this. Saving your adventure in Pokemon news. You can save your adventure by going to your bed. Get in the habit of saving often. You should also store old Pokemon news. That's the default. I don't think you can throw them away. If your mailbox is full, you won't get the latest issue of the news or any job mail. Check the mailbox and store old news. So I'm going to store that. I don't think we read the first one. To all new members, your badge has the power to send back to town any Pokemon you've rescued. Just hold the badge up and it does the rest. By completing rescue jobs, you will be awarded points that raise your team's ranking. Aim for the bronze rank for now. By the Pokemon Rescue Team Organization. If you see here, we have the normal rank right there. We have 10 points for that. Maybe post-editing person will edit in what the points are for each rank, but all of the information might be in that box. Right now we're the normal rank, we're aiming for the bronze rank, because then we can fall out and be like, oh, we're so much better than everybody else. Cool. We have jobs. Before we do that, it's always nice to go into town and just check out what's new, especially in Kecleon's shop. Speaking of, what's new? Yeah, but I already have, like, I bought the Reviver Seed yesterday, I'm fine. Do you have anything cheap? Cheap? Nope, I don't like orbs. Orbs are things that some people love, some people hate. I don't necessarily hate them, but I don't use them. And that's to each their own. Some people use orbs like water. I don't know. So let's go to the bank. I don't have any monies. I might honestly just go and spend all my money right now on friend areas because that's very important. Speaking of, there's Caterpie here, who I forgot Caterpie's voice.
Oh, Ahdurin and Volt, long time no see. I have a new friend. His name is Metapod. I'm gonna call him Metapod and go play in the woods. It's gonna be fun.
Sure, we'll go with that voice. Wait, which guy, you got anything? Seeing the innocence of children at play is a good thing. Ho ho ho. When I was small, I was tiny. Ho ho. You know what? This is wisdom at its finest. This is what age gets you guys. After years and years of education, hard work, dedication, you get quotes like these that are remembered for decades. Cool. Alright. Let's stop joking around here. Let's see what else there is. Schnubble, what you got? Alakazam's team has a gold rank, isn't that awesome? You have a rescue team too, don't you? What's your rank? So I'm gonna say gold rank, because let's see if lying gets us anywhere in life. What? You're gold rank too? I'm not falling for a lie like that. Alakazam's team has the gold rank, isn't that awesome? You have a rescue team too, won't you? If you say nothing special, I guess that's true. It might be rude to say it, but you obviously look like you're really nothing special. It just goes to show how awesome Alakazam's team is. Question, I don't know if anybody in the comment section will be able to answer this, but do you guys know what happens if you actually obtain the gold rank and then talk to Snubble? Because I am very curious as to what that will do. That sounds like a fun, like, theory or something like that. I might do that for an episode, honestly, just try to figure out a way to get gold rank before that. Did you know that a new training gym, I think they called it the dojo, opened in town? Yes, the dojo is open, finally! You know how rescue teams started up to deal with the natural disasters? It was a group of concerned Pokemon. They wanted to support rescue teams, so they got together and built the dojo. You can find the dojo down south on Route XYZ. Yeah, it's right over that way. Cool. Lombre, what you got? Alakazam's sidekicks for sure cool. That's how a real hero has to carry himself. By the way, apparently it's been impossible for us to evolve lately. Curious. Why is that? You know how we Pokemon can evolve if the conditions are right? I'm with you, Lombre. But for some reason we haven't been able to evolve at all. It's rumored that the natural disasters are to blame, but I wonder what's going on. It's very curious. Do you want to become a Ludicolo? Just curious. I don't have items. I don't have any of that stuff. I went north. Let's go down south. Let's check out the dojo, guys. And there it is, with the goat himself, Makuhita. This is the Makuhita dojo. Through rigorous training, one begets true power. Where do you wish to train? I'm not going to say that every time. So you can see here they have different type matchups, and that's basically how it works. It's 3 floors. One of them is a floor fully lit. A second floor is partially lit, and you'll understand what that means once, if/when I do these. And then the last one is sort of like a boss battle where you'll fight 3 or 4 Pokemon that fit that type or that system. So, for example, in the grass maze, you'll see nothing but grass type Pokemon, electric, nothing but electric, etc., etc. Right now, I'm not going to do any of these because grinding is not necessary at this point. This is how I'm going to be leveling up outside of going to dungeons, that's a word, dungeons and stuff like that. So what else do you seek? Nothing else. Fine, farewell. Return if you seek more training. Cool. I'm gonna go. Let's see if we've got any jobs. This is another filler episode, if the title does not already state. Just accept everything. Cool. Anything here? Alright. This is another filler episode, which means more jobs, more fun stuff like that. I believe so. From this point on, at least, it is probably filler. So, on that note, let us go and accomplish said filler. I'm probably going to have an entire episode or something like that dedicated to the dojos. But for right now, I don't think that this is going to be that episode. Speaking of previous episodes, we need to go and bring your boy Positive to the team. So this is the power plant. You can see here it's quite literally a power plant. I don't know what this is fueling, but Magnemite lives here and is cool. Its mood appears to have changed. Cool. So you can see here the different things that you can do with your Pokemon. Obviously, join the team means it'll join the team. Giving it a gummy will boost its stat. It's as if you gave it a gummy in the dungeon or something like that. You can give it an item, take an item. You can say farewell, which is basically, you know, cutting them from the team. This will happen in Magnified Faints in the dungeon because we are playing the Nuzlocke. Yay! You can check the summary moves and IQ. I'm going to do that right now. It's level 6 right now, which is about slightly lower than what we are, but it's not too shabby. It has 2 abilities. That's another thing about these games. In these games, some Pokemon can have 2 abilities. Like, for example, this boy here, Magnemite has 2 abilities. A, Magnet Pull, which immobilizes Steel-type attackers, and B, Sturdy, which means it can blocks 1-hit KO moves. Now, this does not... I don't believe this includes, like, actual moves. Like, if somebody used Fire Blast on Magnemite, I'm pretty sure that it would faint because it's not a guaranteed 1-hit KO move. I think this is just specifically talking about, like Fisher and stuff like that. Let's see here. You can see there are different setups like that. The rule when going into dungeons is that you can only have up to a certain size of Pokemon, which means you can some dungeons will allow you to bring 4 tiny Pokemon or average size. Some dungeons will only allow you to bring 3 because one of your dudes is gigantic. That I don't think is something I need to worry about too much, especially with the fact that this is a Nuzlocke. But for now, Magnemite, you're joining the squad. Coolio. So now you can see if we bring... Let's go back home first. We are up here in the ruins, which is where the power plant is. You can see the power plant holds 6 different people. Let's go to the base. So you can see here on the team, now Positive is on the team, and you can, if you say standby, that'll put him back in the friend area, and he won't come on missions. Summary move, IQ, all that mumbo jumbo is cool and dandy. Actually, I'm gonna set up your moves now itself. You have Metal Sound, that might be... Oh, I can't set them up here. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. So we are going to go do some jobs. I do not want to accidentally recruit somebody without, you know, wanting to. So I'm going to just do Tiny Woods jobs. I'll say in the episode title or description or something like that if we're recruiting or if a recruit happens. But in this episode, that's not going to happen. I'm just trying to do missions and continue on. So, Tiny Woods, let's go do our missions. You can see Magnemite here with the wonderful moves that he has. You're cool. You don't need Metal Sound in this place. If you want to go attacking, you can. By the way, what levels are we? Volt is level 11. Okay, so yeah, Magnemite's a bit behind, but it's not too shabby. Yeah. So we are just gonna go complete the dungeon, I guess. Let's go beat up some people. I'm gonna let Wormhole come in here and make the terrible mistake of joining our squad. Yeah, that's right. I should probably use moves, actually, because I need Magnum to level up a lot. That would probably be the smart decision. Take that. Come here. Come here. Bang. Knockout. Ooh. There's the Beldam. Cool. Beldam, would you like to go home? I'm gonna take that as yes. Our mission has been complete. I do not want to leave now because I have one more person to save. Ooh, also money. Thank you for picking up the money. Alright, you got this. Oh no, how tragic. You did 0 damage. This is the final floor. Also, in the end of this one, I'll show you guys what happens when you go through the stairs on dungeons like this. Some of these dungeons are just like regular dungeons without a boss battle and stuff like that. I'm going to go exploring and see if there are any more items, which there are not. Cool. You did 2 damage. Okay, I applaud your effort, pretty. You cannot recruit people on Tiny Woods, which I will show you here. There's the recruitment search here that you can see where it'll show you what Pokemon you're allowed to recruit. No Pokemon will join this rescue team in the dungeon. That's because Tiny Woods is the first dungeon. So if you want to recruit people like Pidgey, Execute, Wurmple, you have to go to a different dungeon for that. The fun things about the mystery dungeon games, and the fact that the reason why I like them so much, is the fact that you can get every single Pokemon in the game. It's not like other games where it's limited because of version exclusives or stuff like that. You can theoretically get every single Pokemon in this game without needing the other copy. Granted, some of them are a little harder to get, like, there are version exclusives between the two, like Plusle and Minun are version exclusive, but all you really need is a Wonder Mail message that, lets that Pokemon join the team, and presto, you've got it. So, with that said, Execute, would you like to leave? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Cool. Bye. I did say before that I am going to continue exploring because I'm going to show you guys what happens in this dungeon when you go to the 4th floor. So remember last time, the original time we went to this dungeon, we went to the 4th floor and Caterpie was on the floor because he had fallen into a fissure or something like that. When we go in now, it says you've cleared the dungeon. That's it. Nothing spectacular, stuff like that. You don't even get to see that 4th floor again. Beldam, thank you for rescuing me. What do you give me? Ooh, you gave me a Reviver Seed. I didn't even see that. Thank you very much. You're a goat. Cool beans. That's amazing. Reviver Seeds are very useful. What are you giving me? A Cherry Berry. That's also nice. And a Gravel Rock Tan. Gravel Rocks are pretty nice as well.
Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow.
The rescue teams dispersed to their friend areas, so the rescue team members, when you when you ask them to join the team, you're gonna have to go back and recruit them every single time. I don't mind this too much. It is kind of a hassle at times, going back and remembering to recruit them all the time. In my case, typically you won't go into every single dungeon with 3 people like I am. So again, if you want to add members, you have to go back to the rescue team. Would you like to save the adventure? I would. And cool. Alright. This isn't a great sign.
Good morning, Ahdurin.
Okay. Okay. I'm still not sure if this is filler or not. Cool, Wingull. You got things to do, people to see. Alright. I'm cool with that. Let's see here. You have Tiny Woods and accepting a rescue job. If you want to go to the rescue job listed on the bulletin board or Pelipro post office or one in the mailbox, you accept it, take job, and then only then you'll be able to handle that job. Try to do accepted jobs quickly. Cool. Okay, so I guess this is more filler. Yeah, so that last episode is actually still this episode. Yay, way to go. Anything new happening here? No, again, I'll do an episode on that. So I guess there's more stuff to do. How much money do I have? 26 bucks. That's not a good sign. Okay, so here is the game plan. A, we will go visit Positive, recruit you to the Squadron of Awesomeness. B, we are going to go back to Tiny Woods, and we're going to do one more job. C, we are going to, hopefully, 3 jobs will be enough. Yeah, so this is a new feeling that I don't have normally. Alright, so you guys got this. Pikachu with that boss quick attack. Quick attack, in case I haven't already explained it before, goes 2 steps instead of 1, as well as 1 step. So it's really nice for that distance. Y'all want to take that? Cool. Zigzagoon, how you doing? Alright, you wanna, yeah, there you go, cool. Alright, so, let's save Zigzagoon real quick. I'm not sure how much of this part of the episode is actually going to be in this, so, cool. Let's just leave, yes, because we did our mission. Let's find out if 3 missions is enough. Zigzagoon, what you gonna give me? 200 Poke, that's nice. Max Elixir, 5 rescue points. We did good. Let's call it night. Let's save the adventure. Okay. I'm fairly certain this means that we are now done with the no-nonsense stuff. So, I assume this is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode and for supporting the Ahdurin region in any way, shape, or form, legitimately this time. And until next time, take care. You know, I think Magnemite's a good member. I think Magnemite did a good job today. Maybe we'll give him a raise if it works harder. I don't know. We'll see.